Usually, by late February, all of the trumpet trees around town have dropped their leaves completely, and most are starting to show their colorful flowers. A combination of Florida's dry winter season and winds in early spring mean that many of our native plants, think oak trees and sea grapes, drop last year's leaves before pushing new growth, in a season we have termed fall in Florida. Usually, the trumpet trees are blooming in February, but this year was different. Temperate zones have 4 seasons based on sunlight exposure. You've heard of them: winter, spring, summer, and fall. The tropics, which are closer to the equator, have near consistent sunlight, but 2 seasons, rainy and dry. Sarasota is semi-tropic, and although our days are shorter in winter and warmer in summer, our most pronounced season here is what we call hurricane season, which is another way of saying rainy season. Most plants have a bloom trigger, some condition which changes and cues them to flower. Think of wildflowers blooming after a forest fire. Many of the tropical blooming trees we grow around town are triggered to bloom by dry conditions. This winter, the country experienced unseasonably wet conditions as an extended El Niño system passed through. Flowering trees such as tababuyas and jacarandas, which depend on a dry season to trigger their blooming cycles, either didn't bloom very well or are flowering late. Many of these trees are flowering now, or even coming into bud, so keep your eyes peeled around town. They're planted in parking lots and neighborhoods alike. To learn more about these trees, check out our blog or stop in. Hope you enjoyed watching. We'll see you in the gardens.